Hi dear student, after learning the types of solution, we will go for the how to. One question I will ask in this session. I will continue the next. We know that current we are measuring some units, some quantity, ampere, that we are measuring. That again we are using for length, we are using meter, centimeter. There are no many. Mass we are using kg, like this. We are having certain mass, certain expression, certain units are there. But one thing, there are two solutions are there. There are two solutions in the beaker. One is very strong, one is very weak. How to find which is strong, which is weak? That how to express this is strong, how to express this is strong and weak. The whatever that solution. Therefore, to express this type of solutions, we have certain concentration. There will be some concentration. The concentration of the solution will be different. How to express that? In which quantity we have to express? Yes, right. Therefore, for that of sake of difficulty, there are so many units are there to express the concentration of the solution. Therefore, in this video, we have to go for the expressions. The expression of concentration of a solution, expressing the concentration of the solution. Therefore, one concentration, one ಯಾವ solution ಇದೆ, ಆ solution concentration ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ, ಅದರ ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಯಾವ, ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಕ್ವಾಂಟಿಟಿ ತಗೊಂಡು ಅದನ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ರೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡೋಣ. ದಟ್ ದೇ ಆರ್ ವೆರಿ ಇಂಪಾರ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಯು ಲರ್ನ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. Okay, first to go for the one by one. These are the what factors, these are the concentration terms, these are the terms we are used to express the concentration of a solution. Two different or whatever it may be solution. First one, the mass percentage, volume percentage, gram per dm cube, ppm, normality, molality, next mole fraction. These are the units or quantity in which to express the concentration of any solution. Okay, we have to go for one by one in this video. First one, mass percentage. What is mean by mass percentage? That is very important. That very important in this one. First one, the mass percentage of the this one will depend as the mass of a component in a solution divided by total solution into 100. You see here how to express this mass percentage. Mass percentage expressed in mass of the component in the solution, divided by total solution into 100. This is what a quantity, or this is how we are defining the mass percentage. How we will calculate? First, I will tell you. For example, there will be some mass, 20 gram of 20 gram of sodium chloride. 20 gram of sodium chloride in 100 ml of water. 20 gram of sodium chloride, 100 ml of water. What is its mass percentage? You see here the mass component, therefore 20 gram of sodium chloride. Total 100 ml, already 20 sodium chloride plus 100. Therefore into 100. Therefore in this way we are finding the mass percentage. To calculate this, we have to put the percentage. This is what mass percentage calculation. This is total solution. This total solution means what? Solute plus solvent. The solute is 20, solvent is 100. Therefore total solution. Here only mass of the solute, dear student. This is what mass percentage. Okay. Next, these are already you learned in the first PC session. Next one, go for the volume percentage. You see here the volume of a solution, the volume of the component, in a solution divided by total solution into 100. The total volume of a component in a solution divided by total volume into 100. Volume of component divided by total volume into 100. For example, 10 ml of ethanol present in 150 ml of water. You see it, 10 ml of methanol present in 150. 10 ml means first 10 ml of solution. Total value means 10 ml plus 150 ml of water into 100 into 100. Therefore, we have to calculate this one. This is what volume percentage. Volume percentage. How we are going to take the percentage, right? How much percentage we are removing? That we are taking percentage in any of the calculation. Mass divided by total mass, or obtain. For example, our marks only. Obtained mass divided by total mass into 100, right? Like that, it is same mass percentage as well as volume percentage. How much volume in that total volume into 100. Total volume is sum of solute plus solvent. But this one mass above is only mass of solute. Okay. Next one. They are very important. Gram per dm3. Gram per dm3. Gram per dm3 is very important. What is gram per dm3? The number of grams of solute. The number of gram of solutes. The number of grams of solute in 1 dm3. Number of grams of solutes in 1 dm3 of a solution. 1 dm3 of a solution. If, for example, 20 gram of a solution, 20% solution and 10% solution. How to prepare 10% of solution? 10% of solution means 10 gram of a water or 10 gram of a compound dissolved in 1 dm3. That is 10% solution. For example, we are telling that prepare 5% of sodium chloride. 5% of sodium chloride. 5% of sodium chloride means 5 gram of a sodium chloride dissolved in 1 dm3. Dissolved in 1 dm3, that is called as gram per dm3. Gram per dm3. Okay. Go for the ppm. The ppm means, how to define this ppm? ppm, number of components. The number of components. The number of components in a solution. In a solution divided by total number of components. Total number of components into 10 to the power 6. Parts per million. Student, what is mean by ppm? Parts per million. How to tell this one? The number of components in the solution divided by total number of components into 10 to the power 6. This is what a ppm. One ppm ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 1 million ಒಳಗೆ. For example, you take this is one apple. In that, this is what 1 millionth part. This is 1 millionth part is called as ppm. Parts per million. ಈ 1 million ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಆಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಒಂದು 1 million ಟೈಮ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ಏನು ಉಳಿದ ಒಂದು ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಬರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದನ್ನ ppm ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಟೋಟಲ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ ಡಿವೈಡೆಡ್ ಬೈ number of components divided by total number of components into 10 to the power 6. Okay. Next, we go for the normality. What does mean by normality? That one very important. How to tell this normality? Normality means the gram equivalent mass. The gram equivalent mass. The gram equivalent mass in 1 dm3 of a solution. In 1 dm3. Simplest I will tell you. ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ನಾರ್ಮಲಿಟಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಅದನ್ನ ಹೆಂಗೆ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿತೀವಿ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 1 ಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಈಕ್ವಲೆಂಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅನ್ನ 1 ಲೀಟರ್ನ ಡಿಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಏನಂತ ಕರಿಬೇಕು? ನಾವು ನಾರ್ಮಲಿಟಿ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಫಸ್ಟ್ one normal of sodium chloride. How to prepare 1 normal of sodium chloride? Okay, very important. Sodium chloride, first to go for the equivalent mass. What is the equivalent mass of this sodium chloride? This is 23 and this is what 35.5, something 35.5 around this. Okay, 23, 35.5, how much it is? 35.5 and 23, 5, 8, 58.5. Therefore, and the equivalent mass is divided by valency. I will tell you how to calculate the equivalent. Therefore, 58.5 is its equivalent mass. 58.5 gram is the equivalent mass dissolved in 1 liter 1 dm cube. Therefore, this is equivalent mass. This is one normal solution. Therefore, it gives us to one normal solution. How to get the one normal solution? 58 gram of sodium chloride dissolved in 1 dm cube. It gives us to one normal solution. This is what equivalent mass. Take NaOH, sodium hydroxide. The equivalent mass is 40 gram. 40 gram in 1 dm cube. It gives us to one normal solution. Take H2SO4. Take a H2SO4. H2SO4, the equivalent molecular mass is 98. Equivalent mass is 49. Therefore, 49 gram. 49 gram of H2SO4 1 dm dissolved in 1 dm cube, it gives us to one normal. Therefore, this is what equivalent mass. The equivalent mass we are taking. That is very important. Okay. How to calculate the equivalent mass? There are so many formulas are there. I hope how to, what is normality? The gram equivalent mass dissolved in 1 dm cube. Simplest way I will tell you. Okay, for example, these are all gram equivalent mass in 1 liter dissolved, therefore the normality we are getting is 1 normal. How to calculate the equivalent mass? That is also very important. If you don't know the equivalent mass, it is very difficult to find the other thing. Equivalent mass. Equivalent mass. What is equivalent mass? How to calculate this equivalent mass? I will tell you. Very simplest way. Equivalent mass, I will tell you. Molecular mass divided by oxidation number, one formula, ORR. The equivalent mass is defined as the molecular mass divided by acidity or basicity, acidity or basicity. Okay, we have to calculate one any example. I take H2SO4 only. H2SO4 molecular mass is 98 and acidity is, sorry, we are going for the basicity, because it is acid means basicity. Basicity is 2. How to calculate the equivalent mass? Equivalent mass equal to molecular mass is 98 divided by 2, it gives us to 49. This is equivalent mass. Okay, this is the calculation of equivalent mass and molecular. When the normality equal to this, when the okay, I'll tell you next one, and that I will ask that question. Okay. Next one, after normality, we are going for the molarity. What is mean by molarity? It's very simple. Again, the gram equivalent mass is right here. The molecular mass, the gram molecular mass in 1 dm cube. The molecular mass dissolved in 1 dm cube, but here ಏನೈತದು equivalent mass. Here equivalent mass, but here is molecular mass. That is very difference. Here molecular mass dissolved in 1 dm cube. How to get the, for example, H2SO4? How to prepare 1 molar H2SO4 solution? Therefore, molecular mass is 98 ml. Therefore, dissolved in 1 dm cube. 1 dm cube. That's very simple. But ಅದೇ ನಮಗೆ ಏನ್ರಿ equivalent mass ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಯಬೇಕು, ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ 2 ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, because acidity ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಬೈ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಲಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಮಾಸ್ ತಗೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡೋದು. Understood? Molecular mass, direct molecular mass dissolved in 1 dm cube, that gives us to molarity, and normality means the gram equivalent mass we are taking in 1 dm cube. Okay, normality is denoted by capital N, molarity is denoted by capital M. This is molality. Next concept is molality. Next component concept is molality. Molality means very simple, dear student. The molecular mass dissolved in 1 kg. ನೋಡಿ, ಇಷ್ಟೊತ್ತನ ನಾವು 1 dm cube ನ ಡಿಸೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಬಟ್ ಮೊಲಾಲಿಟಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 kg ಸಾಲಿಡ್ಸ್ ನಾಗ ಇದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತಾ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಇಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ. ಈಗ 5 grams of sodium chloride dissolved in 1 kg of anything else. Therefore even ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ 1 dm cube ದಾಗ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ, dissolved in 1 dm cube ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ normality molarity, but here is 1 kg of a solvent. Next one, mole fraction. How to tell this mole fraction? Simple ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಮೋಲ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗೊತ್ತೈತಿ ನಮಗೆ, ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪಾರ್ಟ್. ಹೆಂಗ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ mole fraction I will define here. Mole fraction, mass of the component divided by total mass. Mass of the component divided by total number of, or we'll go for one more way. The number of components divided by number of components divided by total number of components. Like for example, Na ಮತ್ತು Nb ಅನ್ನೋ ಎರಡು ಕಂಪೋನೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅದಾವು. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಅಂಡ್ ಬಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ಇವೆರಡೂ ಕೂಡಿ ಅದಾವ, ಇವೆರಡೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಐತಿ. ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಪಾರ್ಟ್, ಇದ್ರದ್ದು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಐತಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕು. ದೇರ್ಫೋರ್ ದ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಎ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ Na divided by Na plus Nb means number of A divided by total number of components. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೋಲ್ ಫ್ರಾಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಬಿ ಕಂಡುಹಿಡಿಬೇಕಂತಂದ್ರೆ Nb divided by Na plus Nb. This is what you are finding the number of or mole fraction of a solution dear student. Already you will learn this one in the first PUC. Just in this video I am going to recall your concepts, because these whatever the concentration units are helpful for your next learning the solution chapter. That's why simplest video I make this. It's very easy for you recall in the first PUC concept. Okay, thank you for watching this.